Moving while looting is impossible on controller, but if I told you there is a way to do it, from easy, simple to complicated. To do so, let's start from one question. Why we can't move while looting? Everything said in this video is based on my own experience and research. Let's go to the fire range now.
That was smooth. The answer for the previous question is, as we already know, it is actually a bug. Moving while looting is actually a bug, and it only happened on M and K. This is why moving while looting is as it is, because they have never intended to make it possible from the start. Now, what are we going to do with this information? First, we are going to learn more and understand this bug on the second chapter, then jumping to third chapter where we are going to focus more on mimicking this bug on roller. Finally, at chapter 3 we will use the same bug on controller. Apex Legends is video game, so you need to use an input device to get a feedback on screen, either it is moving a character or shooting a gun. This input to output equation is what make a difference between a video game and a video. Depend on game tasks, the game developer will create a script to run this game using the power of programming. Let's keep it simple, and use if as example. If you pressed W, your character will move forward. If you move your mouse, you are controlling the camera. But sometimes you have to use a multitask with one signal button, so game devs will use a condition. If you are on playing state, the mouse will move the camera, but if you are looting or you press the map or the inventory button, the mouse will control the cursor so you can loot. Another example on the gameplay state, ASWD, move your character, but when you are on a trade-in they move the trade-in, and for your teammate, WASD, does not do anything, instead their character will follow the trade-in movement. Remember when I told you, this was a bug? This mean when they programmed those condition they were aiming to make your movement input does not function, but they did not do it, or forget to do it, I don't know. Technically speaking, it is an unintended feedback that was not supposed to work. This also explain why you can't move on controller. Not only this, but why they choose the left stick to move the cursor instead of the right stick.
Our goal here is to find a way to reach the movement command, so first let's take a look at the controller layout. Take a good look. This is the functions of every button on the game. If you realize every button, either it has a new function when you are looting, or it does not have any function, aside from 3 button RS, LS and Y. Those 3 buttons still has the same bind as on gameplay state, which mean we can use them to send an input to move. Well, the direction input of both of the sticks has a new function when looting, which mean we have to find another way to move. Let's check the list of input available. These 3 functions are the only input left to make the character move. We have to just bind them to one of the 3 free buttons, RS, LS, and Y. Crouching and jumping are easy to understand. Let's start with sprint. You can move forward using double tap to sprint, but it has a weird combination with auto sprint. It make moving your left stick 2 times forward to keep running. Anyway, when looting, just press 2 times the sprint button that you linked to either of the sticks, press, or the Y button. We will face another problem. We only have 2 free buttons left, and we need 3 functions to be available when looting, changing weapon, jumping and crouching. Since the bumpers does not do anything, the game still read the input that was pressed before start looting. We can bind the crouch on them, and keep holding it before and during looting. Like that, jumping will make your character goes from crouching to stand to jump position, and go back to crouch position. You can perform slide jump while looting by pressing the sprint button 2 times, then jumping. Also, you can change your weapon. Now you can choose whatever layout you want since you have those information. Extra information. If you want to take your looting settings to the next level, and change it completely, you can use this Xbox app to switch the place of the button. You can swipe the sticks to loot with the right stick, because most of us are right-handed. Just go back to the game and enable this. Right now you can aim with the right stick, and use it to loot at the same time. If respawn, just let the left stick be free. You will have full control of moving while looting. Like we already have the triggers to scroll up and down, but since the aimite debate is still there, I will not see them doing it. This is why I have to go even further behind. I will show it on the next chapter. I have to make into another video, because this took me forever to finish. Please consider subbing to not miss. Also, you have to change the A button since your right stick will be busy on moving the cursor.